It's somewhere between barnyard, that manure kind of smell, but there's some sweetness to it too. Like feeding lollipops to a horse. I don't know. But it looks really good. Nice. And it got a little slightly bigger, but the rest of it just all caught up. Can't even tell it was really there. So this is a 6.5 inch by 52 ring gauge torpedo, like I said, rated medium to full. Cameroon wrapper, obviously, and constructed in Honduras. I got it for $11.99 at a smoke shop, which is actually, I think, more expensive than the Padron that I bought, but that I got online. So far, I'm really liking it. I haven't had any foul flavors, no harshness, just smooth. Past the first band, down to the second one came off perfectly. I gotta say, this thing is as near to perfection as I've gotten so far out of any cigar. Perfect construction. The ash holds on really well. I'm afraid of it falling off me, so I'm gonna ease it off, but it doesn't want to necessarily come off on its own. So I was getting the new flavor, and this thing is scoring in every category. And I couldn't figure out what it was. Still trying to develop what it is. So I cheated. I went to Cigars International, which I'm trying to avoid lately, reading those descriptions ahead of time, but I had to figure out or see what they said about the flavors. And what they said was, the use of an authentic Cameroon wrapper leads to a smooth, complex, and very well balanced profile that's layered in sweet and smoky notes of wood, caramel, coffee, and roasted nuts. In a word, exceptional. No question about it. This one could be 100. Unless something funky happens towards the end. Like I said, I'm not a real big fan of torpedoes because sometimes they can get a little clogged up there as it narrows down, but I haven't had that problem. The draw has tightened up a tad, but not a problem by any means. The retro hail, oh my god. It is one of the best I've had. This is really something else. So we'll get a little bit further, and so far I haven't marked it down for anything. That little crater that I talked about didn't cause a problem. The line went right through it. I'm not sure if black pepper maybe is something I like, because if I get a little bitterness, I don't really care for that. Maybe that's what people mean by black pepper, but I didn't get much of that at all, except for the last third. The flavors weren't quite as good. There was a little bitterness here and there, not totally, not consistently, but I mean, what's not to love? My rating on this one, which, you know, I know people are gonna say you're out of your mind. Number one, that I'm rating it above the Padron that I had last night, but it had better burn. I'm probably too friendly to cigars, and I'm not doing it to get on anybody's good side. If I enjoy it, maybe other people got stronger, and it was more than one website where I saw it. Maybe people got stronger black pepper was what I was worried about. Was not an issue whatsoever. Draw stayed really good, a little tight towards the end, but not a problem tight. As you can see, I walked away from it for a little while to replenish my drink. Did not go out, just kept on sitting there and smoking. And this is about an hour and 30-minute cigar, so it's great. I want to get more of these. I don't know how much they are.